muscles that we talked about that are kind of important with masseter and those pterygoids, right? Okay. So when you think about the masseter, and it's going to be different for every single patient, but you want to come in and really get palpation through there. You can go along the masseter, okay? So with that, how does that feel?
Good.
Scale of 0 to 10, how much pressure is that?
2 or 3.
Okay, so I was doing probably the same pressure on Dr. K, and she told me it was an 8. So just know that in this area, the muscles are so small, so you might just want to kind of see that. Oh, sorry, let's just go open and close. I don't like that sound of the teeth touching. Okay. You have more on your right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. How do I know that? Yeah, it's what I would say is almost stuck on the right. Like he's not getting that nice roll and glide right through there. So, and then I can also just feel that more hypertonicity right at that origin. Okay, so as like right in here, how does that feel?
Good.
Yeah, like that good, bad? Not yet.
Nothing.
Okay. So with him, I might come in and roll him and now come in and use my thumb to glide through where that restriction is. Because he just told me that I'm basically doing nothing, okay? So with Dr. K, there's no way I would not even remotely get into that because it was pretty sensitive to her, okay? So you can go down the masseter, you can also come back up the masseter, okay? With gentlemen that have, most of the time you don't need lotion, okay? Your skin on their skin is going to be okay. It'll give you enough slide and glide. The only change would be that Tim has now his 5 o'clock shadow. So we might just need, going with the green, I don't need anything. If I go against the green, I would probably want a little bit of lotion, or I just might hold off and then maybe the next time not do that because that's not going to feel as good. So masseter goes this way. You might also want to just ride along that zygomatic arch to see how that feels going all the way through the area, okay, even though you're coming off of that masseter, okay? So that would be one way. So how do you prefer it? Do you like this way or do you like it this way?
First way.
Yeah. And I like it better that way too. This feels totally awkward. On Dr. K, she actually liked some of that coming back up. Okay, so every patient's going to be just a little bit different in how you do that. I'd also say while you're here, you're going to come close to the ear, and then you're going to ride down into there. How does that feel?
Fine.
Okay, like nothing. It's still just a little teeny bit. Like right there.
Yeah, it's a stretch, little pressure, I'd call it.
Okay.
4 or 5.
Anything going into your ear?
No.
No. Okay. So you're going to ride along that masseter. Okay. Then the next one would be that temporalis. So thinking about the temporalis is going to come and dive down underneath of that. So thinking about as you come up into that, it's almost like raking. Okay. So you're going to use your hands and kind of rake through that temporalis, and you're going to go through all of that. That should be one of those relaxation points for your patient, and it should feel really good. Most patients really like that. What do you think?
Feels really good.
Okay. So, and that's even if they're having, you can feel on both sides. This is something you don't just have to stick to one side. Give your patient that love, okay? So you're going to come through that way, okay? Then you're going to rotate and you're going to come, so there's an area called the greater auricular, okay? And it's right beneath that earlobe, okay? On most of us, it's a tender point, so you're going to find that. Is that tender on you? Okay. Where's the needles?
No.
Okay, so same idea. I'm going to just kind of ride through that and follow the lines of restriction. If you don't find any restriction, there's no need to hang out there, but I'm going to just really ride along that. Okay, most of the time you're going to go cranially to caudally, okay, through that, but then as you come along, you're going to come underneath their jaw. and then usually there's a little bit more crepitus in there, okay? If you're gonna work both sides, you can start up high into the jaw and come through all the way, and you're working your way back to that greater auricular, okay? How does that feel?
Good stretch.
Equal on both sides?
So my right side was extremely tender.
Like really tender. So this is one too, like Tim's already told me that he's tough and he wants more pressure, okay? Inadvertently of what he's been telling me. Like for me, I feel right in here is where you have a lot of tension through that. So if I'm doing this, what's the expected patient response?
Maybe a little bit of wincing.
I would expect him to tell me like, oh, it feels a little bit tender, it feels tight, it feels sore, it feels like I need that, or it's a good bad. Is stretching what is a normal thing? No, that's not. It's not, that is not an expected,
Inferior.
yeah, so you're just kind of inferior.
Inferior. It's still, even with a little bit of rotation, I would still say you're kind of going opposite armpit with 30 degrees of rotation-ish. So down.
Shooting your arrow.